Okay, so this is a story time about how I snuck my best friend out of town. Out the state. Okay, so this was around the time I was in middle school. So I had to be like 6th, 7th, 8th grade, somewhere in there. I'm not sure exactly of what grade I was in. I just know I was in middle school. Okay. And so my dad's church at the time, I think he was preaching at my uncle's church, but my whole church was going. My church was small. It was a country town church, so it wasn't like a bunch of us, but we was caravanning to Atlanta. Y'all. So my friend was spending the weekend at my house. We had got clearance. I don't know if we got clearance day by day or like for the whole weekend. All I know is she was cleared to stay Friday to Sunday. Now this was the summertime, so we ain't have nothing going. So we picked her up, so everything good. Like we hitting the road. She packed up, stuff good. Now here's where it gets crazy. So we hit the road, y'all. We thugging it out. We get there, we check in. We do the events of Friday, whatever. So then Saturday, I think we went to the mall. I just remember we were in some record music store because this is around the time when Blue Stars came out, the Pretty Ricky album. And I just remember I got Blue Stars. Now, I got the edited version because my mama was not going for, if you know Pretty Ricky, She didn't know the music, but they censored, they wasn't doing all that cussing and stuff. So they censored the stuff that I bought. So if it said parental advisory on it, I usually had to get the edited, like the radio edit. And that's, they sold them separately. So anyway, I got that. We was bumping Blue Stars the whole weekend. Now, this Saturday night, okay, this is where it go. So keep in mind, we was only cleared she was only cleared for Friday to Sunday. Sunday, she had to go home. So Saturday night, we kind of like, okay, we got to figure out, because we wasn't leaving till Monday. So we kind of had to figure out, like, how we going to get you to stay an extra night. They was not going for her staying an extra night. Like, they wanted her home Sunday. Probably Sunday morning, because, no. So, boom. She get to talking to them, and I think she called them while we was in the hotel room, and she was, my parents wasn't in there, I think, because they didn't even know we snuck her out, keep in mind. So she get to calling her folks, trying to see if she could stay and come home Monday. And they like, no, you come home Sunday. So, I mean, we kind of freaking out at this point, but not too much because, we like, well, they'll give. They did not give. So, y'all, Sunday come, we go to church. Her folks get to calling like, okay, where are you at? Like, why are you not home? So at this point, she like, okay, well, I'm not coming home. I'm gonna be home Monday. It is what it is. I'm not gonna be home till Monday. Yeah. So Sunday night we keep on going. Boom. Monday comes. So we packing up to leave Monday. We hit the road, and we had to leave early because we got back when it was still light outside. It had to be like 5 or 6. Maybe 7. I don't know. It was still light outside. That's all I could tell you. So get home. We hit the road. We thugging it out. Now keep in mind, the whole time her parents are calling her like, where you at? And we telling them, and I'm like trying to feed her stuff to say, because we did a lot of dumb stuff, but we were not good at lying. We were not. Okay. So I'm trying to feed her stuff to say, I'm like, tell them this, ask them this. They not going. They like, I want you home now. Now, keep in mind, she's supposed to be home Sunday. It's Monday. So they like, I want you home now. Y'all, I think we got back between the hours of 5 and 7. I'm not sure. It was late. Okay. They wanted her home hours ago. And when I say they wanted her home hours ago, like they wanted her home right now. Well, right now was not right now. Right now was later. Okay. So we finally get back to Little Rock. Y'all. Where she stayed in this apartment complex, you had to kind of go up like a little hill. So she stayed all the way at the back, okay? So we text them and like, I'm finna get dropped off like I'm real deal coming home. Because we had been saying this, but she like, I'm real deal coming home. Y'all, no lie. We pull up. They outside waiting, like posted up, okay? And like where she lived, like it was a little breezeway. So you walk up some steps and her house was the first one right here on the right, right? They waiting. Just no emotion, no nothing. So my parents don't know, y'all, why we pull up and they just all happy-go-lucky, like they getting the suitcase out the trunk, they making niceties. And keep in mind, her parents are being nice to my parents, but they don't know that my parents don't know that we stuck this girl out of town. But they are livid. Like, I know they're livid. My friend know they livid. My parents don't know. They just, hey, y'all, like, what up? No ma'am, no ma'am. So we drop her off. I don't hear from this girl. Like, no lie, I don't hear from her a couple days. I know she got in trouble. Like, I never said nothing to my parents, but I know she got in trouble. And I think my parents had even asked me, when the last time you talked to your friend? And I was like, I think she busy. You know me being a kid, lying. And they was like, okay. They knew that was weird because we talked. When I say y'all, we was on the phone from sun up to sundown. We talked all day, every day. So they knew something was wrong, but they didn't really too much push on it because kids will be kids. So anyway, but the rest, to end the story, basically she got in trouble. They took her phone. Okay. She couldn't go nowhere. We couldn't do nothing. So I ended up not seeing her for a couple of days. But when I did, we was back outside doing some more dumb shit.